Something new just rolled into Chevrolet town for 2026. That's right, this is the all-new 2026 Chevrolet Silverado EV Trail Boss. Here's how today's video is going to go. I'm going to tell you everything that's new for 2026 Silverado EV, the Trail Boss. We're going to look section by section, inside and out, to tell you what's amazing, what's wonderful, what's efficient, power, charging, battery, features, conveniences. Our first interior look shows us unique styling and accent pieces, huge multimedia screen, driver information display, big glass up there, big glass for a Trail Boss. And then look how much room there is in the second row. That is quite impressive. And yes, we'll definitely talk about this area too. And I'm filming today thanks to Sir Walter Chevrolet in Raleigh, North Carolina, the biggest Chevrolet dealer in North Carolina. They have a ton of inventory, new, pre-owned cars, trucks, and definitely SUVs. Check out all their inventory at sirwalter.com. First of all, let's do engine performance facts. What's going to be important here? Well, number one, there's no engine. It's dual electric motors, four-wheel drive torque vectoring. So that way we get the optimal traction on all four wheels. As you might expect, if you know anything about electric vehicles, you'll know that the front compartment is probably going to be an E-trunk or a frunk, however you want to say it, a front trunk. You can say it anything you want to. That actually glows so it lights up, and you can get out by pushing that button. It's lighted. And then we've got tie downs right here, 10.7 cubic feet of space and 120 watts of grounded plug-in action. So yes, electric motor here, electric motor there. The battery pack, it can be extended or it could be max. If you get extended, look for 625 horsepower. That's pretty crazy, and 775 pound-feet of torque. But if you get the max, 700, that's right, I said 725 horsepower and 775 pound-feet of torque. How far can you roll on one electric charge? If you get the extended, you can go 410 miles. Onward, if you get the max, 478 miles on one electric charge. And how long is it going to take you to charge? Well, you got a couple different ways. You can do level 2. That's going to give you about 37 miles per hour. So that might not be optimal. What is optimal is DC fast charge. That can get you 100 miles in 10 minutes of charge. For a vehicle this size, that's pretty remarkable. And if this monster's a Trail Boss, what's that gonna get you? How about a 2-inch factory installed lift? Go gadget lift. And how about 18-inch wheels on these 35-inch all-terrain tires? Goodyear, Wrangler, Territory, all-terrain. Let's keep going here. We've got 285, LT 285, 75 R18 tires. How do you like that wheel design? And a redesigned front fascia. Look for 4-wheel disc brakes and also the coil suspension. 4-wheel independent suspension, but the coil suspension, it's uniquely tuned with hydraulic rebound control system. And take a look at this front end here. There's so much to like, including these sequential turn signals here. It flows, it flows. How about unique to the trim, red hooks here. We've got front parking sensors. That means there's rear parking sensors as well. The all-around camera system. And look at these LED lights that go all the way across here. We've got the LED accent lights. Yes, we know it's a Chevrolet. Just a reminder here. So gloss black around the headlights, the LED headlights. I like that there's functional airflow. Look at this. All the way through there. Functional flow this way. Silver bumper accent to go with the matte black, and then the color keyed gray. Love the sequential turn signals. That is so cool. Isn't that a great looking front end? And the other thing, just the hood design here. It's very subtle, but boy, does it make a statement. This is bold if it's coming at you. Check it out. Check it out. And what a profile here. There's a lot to like. Again, sequential turn signal. We're starting here because we're going to phase all the way over. See that? The matte black treatment fades right into the thick fender treatments, and then they get a little slimmer down here, and actually kind of built-in mud flaps, which is kind of cool. Sounds like a Luke Bryan song. Built-in mud flaps. 1 margarita, 2 margarita, maybe. Turn signal right here. Isn't that nice? Gloss black down below. See the camera system right there. And then here's the blind spot indicator right there in the side. You'll find gloss black accents on the pillars all the way to the back. Isn't that nice? Trail Boss, 2 different colors. It's got auto lock and unlock. You have to push the button to lock and unlock it. Silverado with the Chevrolet blue for E, meaning it's electric. it's electric. And then these boards, that's really cool. Easy installation, looks like. Let's go up top. Up top, if we're talking about the glass that we saw on the inside, this is what it looks like on the outside with the shark fin antenna. In the bed, we've got lights and cameras. So that way we can see everything that needs to be seen. It's illuminated. Isn't that cool? Turn signal indicator right here. And yes, there's a little bit of a, we'll call it an Easter egg because it says Chevrolet right there. And then 12,500 pound tow capacity with the extended pack and 2,100 payload. Excellent. Silver bumper accents right here. We've got the hookups already set up. And then you can step up, step down. Maybe if you got shorter legs like me, boom, boom, and then you're in. We saw that demo. But if you got longer legs, just boom, and then right up. There's your EV charge. Cool back end, right? How about this multi-flex midgate here? What does that mean? Well, if I want to do the whole thing, it goes down just like that. But maybe I don't want to do the whole thing. No, it's going to be like a walk-up bar. I love this bar. So here, oh, that is really nice. So now we've got, this is a workstation. You can write on things here because it's a little bit flatter. Camera there. We're looking at 57.5 cubic feet of space in the cargo box. Tie downs. Excellent. Lots of room here. What is that? Look at this. Up to 10.2 kilowatts of electric power. This is off-board power. So that means that you can plug things in right here. 120 volt, 120 volt. Whoa. 240 volt. Excellent. And you can power different appliances. You can use it as a backup charger for your home. You can plug things at your job site. You can charge things at the campsite. I can't do that with one hand, but it's cool. I am so happy to be filming the interior portion because it's 90-some degrees going to be today in North Carolina, super humid, and I've had enough of the outdoors. Let's see just how much room is back here. Wow. I better put the seat back. Just kidding. It's already back. I have 38.7 inches of rear seat headroom, 44.3. Woo! That's amazing. This is with the seat all the way back and reclined a little bit. I can stretch out. This is like a hotel. I'm at the Hotel Motel Holiday Inn, says Pitbull. Nice comfortable seats right here. Oh yeah, that is very, very nice. I've got grab handles. That's easy to get up into as well. Look at some configurations right here. I can put the seat down, so I got access back here. Lots of room here and here. Isn't that nice? What about our armrest? Good room right here. Pretty deep cup holders. Decent, I'd say average depth. You want to see something really cool? Watch this. If I've got this seat even partially down, I can open up the midgate. Oh, that is amazing. And you can do it on that side as well. Really open up the space. Some other things we might find. Lots of bottle holders, gloss black accents, silver accents, soft touch here. Maybe you could put something right there, your double mint gum. Pocket to put whatever you want it to be. How about this unique styling here? We've got the light colored accent along with, ooh, the stitching is red. Looks like, I guess that could be light silver, I'm thinking, but it looks almost white. I don't know what Chevrolet's calling it, but I'm going to call it a combo of those. Heated seats in the back seat. We don't need those today. We got power plug-in and USB-Cs. A little tray down here, which is nice. And we've got, ooh, air vents that are red. Let's go on in here. We've got a Bose sound system, premium sound. Everybody loves a Bose. Who doesn't? Got to take that off there. It's got plastic. It just arrived here at Sir Walter Chevrolet, sirwalter.com. And look, we've got seats. What can they do though? They can go up, down. This little nubbin can also twist it. Very cool. And then is it four-way lumbar? It is four-way lumbar support. So the roller goes up, down, in and out. It's got, I'd say medium bolstering, but it's very soft. This is unique Evotex material. This whole trim accent, the piping here is unique, differentiates it from the other EV trims, like the work truck, the LT. So we can put things right here. You can put a little something or another right here. I'd put my AirPods, I think, right there. I'd put my hand right here. Everybody put your hands up, and then they stay there, and then they stay there. I can put My old 1980s maps in there. Excellent. How about this material? Very interesting pattern here. This is made for armrest right here. Armrest, and a lot of room in here. It's halfway up the forearm. Excellent. We've got a light, USB-C, and it fits water and papers. Those actually come. That's the optional water and papers package, and that's an extra $57.25. You might want that. Water and papers package. Look for it on the window sticker. Big room right here to store things. Big cups. So I think your bigger tumblers probably could fit. Maybe not the huge ones, but pretty big size. Accent panels right here. 17.7-inch diagonal screen right here on this driver display. 11 inches right here. Very nice. Wireless charging. And look for two USB-Cs and a 12-volt charger right there. I like how this one has the satisfying clicks. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. You can do it that way. You can do it this way. There's so much to learn on this screen right here. It's almost overwhelming, but I'll tell you what, it blows out so cold. I actually feel relief from the heat right now. And that was very fast. So it's got the digital rear view mirror, so we can see a clear view behind us, as opposed to looking at headrests and people's heads. Some really cool features here. I see the Bose speakers. Very cool. We've got power folding mirror right here. Just like that. Memory seats. Excellent. And power steering wheel. That's fantastic. How does it go? Not bad. Probably medium speed, I'd say. That's not bad. No, that's pretty good. You can open up the front, the back right here. Excellent. And we have the 4-way lumbar support along with the seat that goes right here. And I'll tell you what, I sat in these seats. They're quite squishy. They're quite comfortable with a really good amount of padding. So I'm curious if you've tried it out, what you think as well. Leather wrapped steering wheel with gloss black up top as well. Driver attention alert. This has the Super Cruise, so you can really drive hands-free, which is nice. Check out on here, we've got controls and safety. This is the quick switch, so you just want to go over here to that right there. It does the head-up display. We can see that one. Excellent. Now, some of these are just going to be crazy. So we can increase the brightness, the height, the rotation, so you can change it so that it's comfortable however you are. Dome light, rear power lockout. Excellent. The power window, yes. Auto high beams, excellent. Auto park assist. So look at this right here. We can parallel park, we can perpendicular park, and you can exit the space. You can park. That is very cool. I'd love to try that sometime. How about this one right here? I got to show you this one, the Sidewinder. Sidewinder mode. When you get into Sidewinder mode, all the 4 wheels are going to move in the same direction, so you can actually move it diagonally. That'll help you with parking and maybe going on some off-road type terrain where you want to traverse something. Get it? Chevrolet Traverse. Get it? See what I did there? Let's cancel that mode right now. But we can do some other things all along here. We can check the vehicle status, the energy info. For those of you that want to know that. Charge now, charge later. Completion time, 40 minutes. No phone connected. And then we can go to different drive modes. Terrain mode, that optimizes your torque, your traction on off-road type situations. You can also do off-road, normal, my mode, so you can customize it. All very cool to try. Google Assistant, so it has the Google, the Play Store. That's very nice. My Chevrolet settings, connections, vehicle. How about vehicle settings right here? Teen driver. Super Cruise lane change. That's something that would be very helpful. And we can just keep going all along here and scroll and scroll and scroll. If you want to change the distance between you and cars in front of you when you're using that adaptive cruise, I'm doing it right here, gap adjust. Excellent. Heated steering wheel, that's super cool. Turn on adaptive cruise for hands-free driving. Excellent. I love it. And up top here, we've got the OnStar, the SOS, lights. No sunglass holder. That would be nice to have, but I don't know where they'd put it exactly. I guess they'd have to put it right here. That's the only thing I could think of. It's got lights right here. LED lights would be nice, but we'll take what we can get. And then it does have the slider function, so it blocks it out And then look right here. All of our visibility all the way through. Quite nice. Very open. Very airy. I really like this interior. As far as pricing on the Silverado EV, expect it to go starting about 54s. And then if you want to get the Trail Boss, you can get it 72 for the extended and 88 for the max. Thanks for watching, everybody. What do you think about the really cool features on the Trail Boss? That unique interior, the 2-inch factory lift, that's 24% higher ground clearance than a traditional Silverado EV, so that could be important to you. The wheels, 35s on those tires, that is hot. And the red hooks. Woo! Let me know what you guys think. I'm at AutoJeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Threads, and I hope to see you there. And if you'd like more Chevrolet content, be sure to click on the Chevrolet playlist. I've got my playlist broken down by manufacturers, so hope you can find your favorite brand, and happy watching. I'm so glad you're here.